the big story that is coming at the hour. Janata Dal United National President Lalan Singh has resigned from his post after speculations that he will be giving way to let Nitish Kumar take up the role of leading the party. Now, the resignation comes amid JDU's national executive and council meetings that are taking place as of now. The resignation and the selection of the next leader will be ratified by the concerned party meetings. Meanwhile, it is being said that there have been speculations that Lalan Singh will be stepping down, and this is with regards to 2024 polls as well, and also internal churning that is happening within the party as well. To discuss more about this, we are joined in by our political editor, Brijesh Pandey, who joins us in the studios. Brijesh, what does this mean when Lalan Singh is putting down his papers and moving out from that top post? Everybody's first thing reaction is that, oh, is he giving way to Nitish Kumar? But there is more to this, isn't it? It is about the alliance, it is about national ambitions, and at the same time, it is also about a space that Nitish wants himself to be in where he can take decisions.
Oh, well, absolutely. That's a very well put question, Verghese, because the fact of the matter is that, there have been various, stories doing the round about Lalan Singh's closeness to Lalu Prasad Yadav's family and the kind of inordinate influence, which it led to, in the JDU's internal affairs. It led to a lot of rumblings within the party. If you, the irony of the matter is that, Lalan Singh is one of the key players through which, there is an entire ED case, CBI case against the Lalu Yadav family. Lalu Yadav, Rabri Devi, Tejasvi, and so on and so forth. But now, in the last 6 to 10 months, Lalan Singh had become so close to RJD family, that, that a lot of people it led to a lot of, rumor mongering that this closeness might lead to the merger of both RJD, JDU, because RJD, has a bigger presence and has a bigger muscle power as far as the entire Bihar rubrics of Bihar politics is concerned. And that is what led to a fear in Nitish Kumar's mind that is he compromising too much? Is he giving too much leeway? And that is the reason why this resignation has taken place. Lalan Singh was asked to resign. Lalan Singh has resigned, though officially, he'll maintain that he is busy with the, elections, how he's busy in candidate selection and so on and so forth. But the real reason is that, he has to resign. He has resigned. Nitish Kumar is going to be the next president of JDU. That decision has already been taken. And the real reason is because Nitish Kumar wants to maintain an equidistance both from RJD and also from the BJP, which allows him the maneuvering space to, do the flip-flop for which he is famous. But it's a political, prudent flip-flop which he has done till now, because he has been able to float his political career without any kind of compromise whatsoever. So to ensure that he remains in that bargaining position, this particular resignation has taken place.
So basically, it is more about getting that maneuverability space in your politics. That is what Nitish was actually looking at.
Yeah, he has to, because, the fact of the matter is that there is a lot of talk about, how this closeness of Lalan Singh and how, there is also rumbling within the JDU unit also that, that Nitish Kumar is not taking active charge of the party. Is there something wrong with his health? There were talks about, his mental health also, whether he's in a position to go forward and take the party to another level, because, 2024 is literally around the corner. And that is the reason why, when this entire rumor mongering was taking place, Nitish Kumar also realized that, that there's not enough time for him to allow these rumors to go uncontested. And this is the reason.
By then, Brijesh, the question over here is you have a person heading the government and you have a person heading the party. Both the positions in one person. How much of a strain it is going to be?
It's not going to be much of a strain, because, it allows Nitish Kumar to have the required leeway to play equidistance card, which is very, very important for him, because he doesn't want to be seen as someone who is overtly dependent, though that is a reality, but he doesn't want the perception to gain ground that is overtly dependent on RJD. And that his existence is always on the crutches of the RJD and not on his own, because there is already talks about how the Yadav MLAs and others who are now talking about how JDU should merge with the RJD and they should fight the entire election together as one entity. But there are others also who are more comfortable with the BJP and not very comfortable with the RJD game of thing, because their area of influence, their area of politics is akin to people, powerful politicians within the RJD, and that is where a lot of fissures are gaining ground. So when Nitish Kumar becomes the chief minister as well as the party president, it gives him a lot of power to call shots as to exactly how does the party goes about.
You see, Lalan Singh's fall is because of his personal relationship that has had a political overtone.
Well, I think, Lalan Singh's fall also had to, if you factor in the fact that, apart from his closeness, there was also the great schism within the party. There, like Samrat Chaudhary was, there's another gentleman who was very, very unhappy with the way Lalan Singh was, operating, and he was exercising influence to ensure that his own coterie gets, properly promoted within the party. Then there was fear that, he might be the one who would lead the JDU into having a alliance with the RJD party, the merger taking place. So there was a lot of, permutation and combination which was working out, and which was not sending a good signal as far as the JDU Supremo Nitish Kumar is concerned. Because if you remember, Varghese, if you take the last 1 month or 2 months coverage of Nitish Kumar into consideration, it has just weakened his position rather than putting him at a position of strength, and that is where it is. And the biggest irony is the two people who were closest to Nitish Kumar, RCP Singh and Lalan Singh. They both are now, one is out of the party, the other is has been ousted from the post of party president.
It's from the inner circle, can we say that? Well, we have some interesting insights also. Lalan Singh has resigned as the JDU president. Details are awaited on why he has resigned. There are many speculations on the same. Some sources quote that Singh has resigned to focus on Lok Sabha 2024 elections. I think that's a lullaby that they would actually want to sell.
This is a nice way of saying that I will be left with no other option but to resign and move forward. That's just sugarcoating the shock.
But how do you see this entire thing on the perspective from an India alliance? I mean, you have this churning up happening in JDU, and there are ambitious factions within the India alliance itself. And we know that Nitish Kumar also harbors no less of an ambition if he gets a chance at the Prime Minister's seat. So, in this case, how do you see the larger flow of the India alliance? Because this is one workable India alliance that is already there. And
I think, both the JDU and the RJD also are aware of the fact that Bihar is one of the states. Very few states, they have a slight upper hand than the BJP. And this is the reason why, they came up with what many termed as a master stroke in the North Indian politics of caste census, of which Rahul Gandhi yesterday said that if we come to power, we'll ensure that there is caste census done in whole of the country. So I think this is the reason why Bihar became a very important state, and all these rumor mongers which was doing the round was not being was not very healthy to the image of the India alliance. I think with Lalan Singh being shown the door and Nitish Kumar again getting at the helm of affairs in JDU, I think the situation is going to be much better for the overall alliance, because other than JDU and RJD, Congress is not much of a player in the state of Bihar.
Let's in fact take a look at some of the reactions coming on these huge political development.
अभी तो राष्ट्रीय परिषद की बैठक होगी, वो अगर इस प्रस्ताव को अनुमोदित कर देगी तो स्वाभाविक कि पहले भी वो मुख्यमंत्री जी के निर्देश पर ही राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष पद स्वीकार किया था, और अब उन्हें चुनाव लड़ने के लिए लगातार कहा गया। इसलिए उन्होंने कहा, मुख्यमंत्री जी से अनुरोध किया कि वो स्वीकार करें, तो मुख्यमंत्री जी ने स्वीकार कर।
So how do you think Lok Sabha 2024 is going to be without Lalan Singh at the top? Of course, everybody says that whether it was Lalan Singh on top or not, it would have been a situation where Nitish decided everything. But still.
Well, I think, it's not going to be much of a problem for Nitish Kumar, because, Lalan Singh is not a mass leader, who has a charisma and a following, and his supporters are going to be subdued and all. He's more of a, party heavyweight, who is eyes and ears of the president, very close to the chief minister, who is very close to RJD. So, he was in a very enviable position, where he is close to chief minister and he's also close to the party, which is providing oxygen to the coalition which is running the state of Bihar. So he's a very enviable position. But I think, with his ouster as the party president, it is be seen as a victory of many of his anti, who was like, maintaining an anti Lalan Singh stance, and they felt that, the party should not compromise on the independence, because you never know how things pan out once the votes are counted. In 2024, and no politician would want to put himself in a bind where he's not able to exercise or maneuver himself or his party into safe shores. And I think if you look at the entire national politics, Varghese, I think Nitish Kumar is the only person who has done flip-flops, and he has not survived, but he has gained from strength to strength. So he's the most unique politician as far as
who's been able to survive this with.
He's straddled both ideology, from the BJP side to RJD, and from RJD back to BJP, and then back to RJD, without compromising on what he stands for. I think the only example in this country would be Nitish Kumar and nobody else.
But is it fair enough to say that Lalan Singh, if he wants, can actually create trouble for JDU from within? Is it possible?
Well, he is close to RJD family, and he's also close to several of the MLAs, who might want to switch side. But I think, the biggest stumbling block for Lalan Singh, which is going to be, is that RJD itself is in no mood to engineer any kind of,
instability in the coalition.
Because if you remember, there were a lot of talks about how Tejasvi Yadav should be made the chief minister, to which Nitish Kumar had originally agreed, of Tejasvi being the chief minister, and there were a lot of talk that, we'll pull out of the government, this and that. And it took RJD Supremo Lalu Yadav to get up and say that, we don't want Nitish Kumar, Tejasvi to be the CM, Nitish Kumar is the chief minister, we'll continue with the work. Because nobody wants to destabilize the coalition in the state, because they are very well aware of what stares at them post 2024 if they actually destabilizes this coalition. Because, Bihar, unlike Uttar Pradesh, Bihar is a place where people feel that, given a chance, if elections fought properly and strongly, they might be able to, dent BJP's fortune in the state of Bihar. And that makes Bihar all the more important.
Well, thank you, Brajesh, for in fact giving all those details as such. And of course, the big story that we are in fact taking into account as of now, which is to say that the JDU president Lalan Singh has resigned. Details are awaited, but again speculations going ahead saying that he will be making way for Nitish Kumar to head the party. Questions saying that he will be focusing on the Lok Sabha elections in 2024. Well, whatever the reasons is, but it looks like from inside a very interesting take about his association with the RJD's first family, and that could have been one of the reasons why there has been quite a lot of heartache within the JDU themselves, and the leadership say that they were trying to in fact move out and probably merge JDU with the RJD, and that could have been the factor that could have resulted in this crucial decisions just ahead of the 2024 Lok Sabha polls. So all eyes are on the JDU to find out how this churning will in fact take place, and this is how it is in fact turned out to be on the larger context as well. Let's listen to some of the reactions coming in.
अभी तो राष्ट्रीय परिषद की बैठक होगी, वो अगर इस प्रस्ताव को अनुमोदित कर देगी तो स्वाभाविक कि पहले भी वो मुख्यमंत्री जी के निर्देश पर ही राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष पद स्वीकार किया था, और अब उन्हें चुनाव लड़ने के लिए लगातार कहा गया। इसलिए उन्होंने कहा, मुख्यमंत्री जी से अनुरोध किया कि स्वीकार करें, तो मुख्यमंत्री जी ने स्वीकार